Hey guys, this is Chris with Live Life Outdoors. Today I'm going to be showing you a video on how to replace the slide lock on my Glock 26. Now this is actually one of the least expensive and fastest upgrades you can do to your Glock, and the method I'm going to show you pretty much works on almost every Glock model, so that way you can do it on your own. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so basically to get started, you're only going to need one tool, and it's going to be like a small punch or a small screwdriver, something to be able to get in there and push down a spring that you'll see here in a moment. And then of course here is my new upgraded slide lock. Now the reason why I wanted this one is, if you can see, it's kind of hard to see, so I'll zoom in here in a minute, but this has basically flares on the bottom of the lock. And the reason why is because I want to be able to grab that a lot easier, because the standard one, doesn't have these flares here, it's just straight down. It's kind of hard to grab it onto, when you're trying to pull these down and everything. It's kind of a hassle, so I'm trying to make that a lot easier for me. Plus obviously this is stainless steel, I kind of like that look. Real inexpensive. I got this on Amazon, about $9. That's pretty standard. And like I said, as you can see, I got the stainless steel model. So first and most important, safety check. Obviously there's no magazine, no round in the table, point at safe direction. So now I know it's completely unloaded. Now you do need to have obviously the trigger fired in order to get the slide off. For those of you who don't know, you just pull it back about 1/4 of an inch on top, pull down, release, and the slide comes right off. So with that slide off, here is where that slide release lever is. You can see it right there, and when you follow that through, there it is on the inside of the frame. Now this spring in here is a little tiny leaf spring, and that's what actually gives that the springiness. When you're pulling it down, it pops it back up. So what you need to do is take your punch or your screwdriver or whatever tool you're going to use, and you're going to press that down. When you do that, just tilt the frame over, and as you can see, that just popped right out. Okay, so when they're side by side, you can see the differences. Again, the stock release has a flat edges here. They're still serrated, still have texture, but these not only are flared, but they come further out, so you can get a better grip when you're trying to pull that out. Now, one thing I want to show you is on all the releases, you can see that right along in here, there's no groove on this side. When you flip it over, there's a groove right there on that side. That groove has to be facing, when you install it, back towards you as the shooter. So that right there is going to be facing back towards the handle when you put it in. And when you slide it in, you can see this little notch right here. There's where that leaf spring clips into to retain it and hold it in place. So that's what you're trying to get it to clip onto. So to install the new one, again, you're going to need to depress that spring. And before I do that, remember, that little notch on top is going to face backward towards the trigger, towards the shooter. So go ahead and start putting it in, but do not put it in all the way. You don't want it to go under the spring. You just push that spring down, push the slide lever over the top until it clicks. You just heard that click there. And now it's installed. And already I can feel the difference. It feels great. You can kind of see it comes out a little bit, but not far enough that it's going to cause you any problems. So now with that new lever installed, all you do is you put the slide back on. And there you go. Now it's obviously retaining it. Safe direction. It's already unloaded, I know that. Pull the trigger. And it's retaining it just fine. And pull it back, test it, it comes right off. I can't even tell you what a difference that little guy makes. Just having it come out just a little bit makes all the difference in the world when you're disassembling it. So there you have it, guys. A really fast and inexpensive upgrade to your Glock that I'm sure you're going to find a lot of value in. I know I have. Please like my videos as well as subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me. It really helps me out. It makes it worthwhile, of course. And as always, don't forget to live life outdoors.